lunar boundary. So I need to ensure that I get at least 2 relic fragments. I don't know where the missing one is on the recent level, but since we only need 40, we don't need to worry too much about it. What secret will that be revealed in the seemingly nothing moon? Amelia, you're with us yet again. Are we underwater? This is surprisingly beautiful. Yes, we're underwater. I wish there weren't any enemies. Don't underestimate lunar technology, Earthlings. Come to think of it, we can actually understand moon language. You don't call them moon rabbits if they can't speak moon language. I mean, it's more convenient to be able to communicate, though. Kind of agree. You understand because I'm translating by manipulating the wavelengths. Is that so? Thank you, Ryzen. By the way, it's Junko here. I can only feel one wave here. It's definitely Junko's. Let my mini Hakuro clear path straight to Junko. Ryzen, give me the coordinates of the target. No, wait. We will get in trouble if you do that. Since we're underwater, I suggest we just follow the path. Alright, just protect the water resources and enjoy the scenery along the way. It's actually a pretty cool level because of partially the lighting, but it's supposed to be light, but you're underwater. Labyrinth of the Moon Sea, the place where sinners something. Probably sleep. Step aside. Make way. Amelia's a really nice character. Yukari Yakumo, a legendary yokai with the ability to manipulate boundaries, had the duty to protect Gensokyo. This time, however, she did not make an appearance. What is Yukari doing all this time? She is certain to get involved when Gensokyo is in a crisis. Was she stopped by someone, or is there simply not something more important going on? Then again, only a few could even hope to slow her down. And I can't think of anything more important to her than Gensokyo. Or does it mean that the incident is harmless? But still, Yukari Yakumo set the boundaries herself, which means she's doing something about it. What's more, since Raimi went to the moon, it's hard to imagine that she's not involved somehow. Why didn't Yukari appear? Girls are contemplating. Another ambush. Why are there so many of them? Move and I'll shoot. Being underwater doesn't affect her movement at all. Ouch, there's actually a lot of enemies. Thankfully, Romelia can regenerate shields at will. Don't have a lot of room. Why are there so many of them? Spear the Gungnir. Romelia, you need to get a better spear. Your spear is supposed to one-shot anything in the world. Why is it so weak in this game? It was a lot stronger in the boss fight. Also, I just saw a relic. In a lot of other games too, Romelia does have a life leech effect on her attacks. Here she doesn't. Of course, there's another ambush. By more Astros blobs. Move along the path. Well, if we get one more, then we can finally get a new passive. The last ones that we need. They're retreating. They're gonna lure us into a trap. Of course, that was their plan. Rabbits are known for their fight or flight instincts. They're either brave or they're cowards in every sense of the world. That's a lot of them. That's probably why they put a bunch of those dynamites there. It defeated some of them. So that worked out. Koishi. It actually isn't a bad map for... I forgot. Over time, it can be a little tricky to remember every Touhou character's name. Yuyuko. Now that I mentioned Yukari, now I got that mixed up. There's a lot more. At least you can hit them, even though they're flying. At least it's not like they have to be on a certain height to hit them. Don't underestimate Remelia's Gungnir. Heh. Suck. It's like a whole bunch of dialogue at the bottom, I can't even read it. Whatever. I'll tell Saki to snatch peaches. What? No, don't tell her. Saki is scary when she's angry. Doesn't matter. You need to learn to admit your mistakes. Besides, you admit... I can't read all that. Tenchi, you promised to keep that a secret. Just kidding. Take it easy. They're not even listening. At least they give you a checkpoint right here. This is also another relic piece. There it is, in the corner. Can we read this before we trigger anything? A lot of phantoms are appearing in Gensokyo. Some remember their own histories and personalities, while others don't. As time passes, they gradually regain their own personalities, abilities, and memories. As well as with each death, where do those phantoms come from? Are they forgotten beings from the outside world, or are they simply summoned here? How do they have their own personality? Are they unique individuals who once lived in a substantial world, or are they prototypes of us? No matter how you look at it, it is practically impossible for these phantoms to have existed as premature incarnations of each one of us. Meaning that a person can't be forgotten twice. It just wouldn't make any sense. I can feel that all of Gensokyo residents are having a gradual shift in personality, myself included. How I wish we could find the answer. Since we're getting ambushed, Koichi might actually be a benefit here. Because we can go invisible and avoid this situation. Oh yeah, look, more of them spawned up here too. We made the right decision then. There's an entire army coming after us, apparently. Oh dear, that's a lot of them. Ow. But she's not known for her damage abilities. But she can help you get to safety if you need it. That's Byakuren. I'd say so long as we don't head south and we don't need to worry about those. You cannot. By the way, don't you think we chatter too much, Tenchi? Thought you taunt the enemies about how they never get bored. Saying the same thing over and over again. Yeah, they really do chatter a lot and I can't even read it. You just want to chat more because you're bored. How could the battle against the Lunarians be boring? Defeat incoming enemies. Well, we'll play this safe. You're bored of fighting these guys too, right? I refuse to talk about my fellow rabbits like that. Oh yeah, we made the right choice then, because now there's a bunch of giant robots. You thought that their technology would have stronger enemies. That's a lot of them. Thanks, Koichi. It does help for multiple enemies, though, too. It's a lot quicker than Remelia. What Koichi doesn't have, though, is movement speed. Sakuya would actually be a benefit. Apparently we're supposed to defeat 45 enemies. Well, where's the other 30? Hello? Watch more of them come from the south. Wait, these ones aren't even marked. Uh-oh. Start running. Right? They always gotta be the big ones, too. Oh, they're gonna keep coming. Ow. That's a lot of them. Well, luckily we have all the walls and stuff for our advantage, too. Her knives need to recover. Yeah, they're gonna pursue us all the way. They're gonna be this unrelenting. Get out of there. Saka's knives are really strong, though. It's a really fun character when there's walls around. Kinda wish there was actually more maps where there was more close spaces. A lot of the close space levels are at the end of the game. What is this? What is an Einstein? Einstein. Is that in memory of Einstein? The ultimate future technology he wished to have invented one day. That could open up barriers of the moon. This serves us well. Talk to Junko. Uh-oh. Wait, but there's more to search. Or not. Wait, hold on, Bryson. Okay, Junko should be just ahead. What are we waiting for? Let's go. We shouldn't try to fight her. Not even my master could stand a chance against her. Well, I don't really want to fight her either. It's always been our enemies starting fights. The more it happens, the more I've gotten used to it. But that isn't important. We've come this far. It's time to see things through to the end. So what we're not going to do is talk to Junko. For one particular reason. Probably one of the most hidden relic fragments in the entire game. Where's it at? Oh wait, we got some lore too, apparently. Junko put her heart on getting her revenge on Chanji. Eventually, she purified herself, becoming a pure spirit hellbent on revenge. And so, she started a perpetual war with the moon. The war raged for thousands of years. But she hasn't won even once. Even the sages of the moon couldn't defeat her, and made sure to conceal her existence whenever possible to maintain their status quo. What makes her horrifying is her so-called ability to purify. It eliminates the duality in things. For example, if you're injured, she can purify your body of wellness so that every part of you exists in a state of injury. Or she can remove impurities from your body, reverting your body to its purer state. In other words, she can purify the existence of pain itself. A terrifying ability indeed. Astonishingly, because her desire for revenge is so pure, she's become a transcendental and philosophical. As she would get her revenge eventually, she is in no hurry, and is not concerned when her attempts fail. She also bluntly expresses contempt and admiration. Since her existence is purely in pursuit of her revenge, she just takes things nice and slow. She also ignores anything that is irrelevant to her revenge. The case for Gensokyo is an exception. Generally, people think she's a vengeful spirit, but in truth, she's a pure divine spirit, somewhat similar to a divine god like Buddha. Now where this last relic fragment is, there's a very specific rock on the back here you're supposed to hit somewhere. I'm trying to remember where it's at. Is it right here? No. It's been way too long since I played this anyhow. Would be shocked if I forgot the location. Or is it back here? Wait a second, more lore. Raimu, Junko, and Clownpiece. What are they doing on the moon? The very presence of the latter two is especially concerning, but neither of them took the opportunity to attack. There's some kind of connection between them and Raimu. Why would Raimu come to the moon? Isn't the incident happening in Gensokyo? Or perhaps Raimu isn't here. Our only reason to believe she's here came from Kokoro telling us as much. And just thinking about it, it sounds silly to go all the way beyond the sky solely because of someone's word. At the very least, Junko would not come to the moon for no reason. Maybe we could get some information from finding out that reason. But we've been fighting so much already. We haven't learned a single thing about the incident yet. We don't know how to resolve it. We don't know who caused it, and we don't even know how the incident started in the first place. Could it be that I'm just not cut out for this? Girls are contemplating. Really trying to remember where this is at. I just remember there's a really certain thing you're supposed to hit somewhere. And that's going off of memory. Problem is I don't quite remember where. Because I know as soon as we go up there, the mission ends. There we go. Apparently it was to destroy that rock. Alright, Junko. Brace yourself. Uh-oh. My strength has recovered. I've succeeded in space transferring. Why are you here? White Tenshi, dinner is ready. Oh, you came back, Tenshi. Iku, what happened? Explain what happened. Nothing needs to be explained. Just some people moving to heaven. So you let White Tenshi in? Wait, what's the meaning of some people? Wow, Iku, Sakia is teasing me. Wow, Alice, the gem of the bird is really rare. Are there some records about this gem? Don't play with the gem. It's possessed by Yatagarasu. The fire of the gem may burn out my dolls. They've said that they won't be out of control again and they are finding somewhere to live. White Tenshi is a celestial, and I supply accommodations for her. Sorry, Tenshi. It doesn't matter. Now the ground is chaotic. You'll meet Junko soon. Of course, but why am I here? Why I am here? I can handle the borderline. It was I that transferred you back. Send me back, please. It's none of your business. Maybe you want me to give you a lesson. I'd like to give you, also younger self, some advices. After all, Junko is quite powerful. So can we give up? She is strong, but I'm also a celestial. Do you think I will be afraid of her? In the world I live in, I never initiate incidents. I stay alone all the time and don't have a friend called Iku. Tenshi, you at least have a friend Iku. Considering your friend, ensure your safety. You've fought for many times successively. I believe that you must feel tired. Junko is not an easy rival. No, she honestly gave me too many problems the first time I ever fought her. Get prepared well. Don't be too slipshod. Since you're so concerned about me, why not help me fight with Junko? Because my ability is not stable. Besides, if I help you, can you avoid cheating? Unstable? It seems easy for you to transfer me back. By the way, we are preparing for a banquet, where you can make many new friends. We've not solved these problems. How can you be so free to prepare a banquet? Just to greet the newcomers of the Gensokyo. It's not common to see a lively heaven. Alright, I'm looking forward to it. Wait, my teammates are still on the moon. Despite that, I can still stay for more time because the time is paused in the heaven. We can talk to all of them, apparently. White Tenshi looks really cool, too. Just with all, like, the feathers and stuff. How you meet White Tenshi? I've told you that. She found me in her house, and we are congenial. I refer to the details. Sorry, I forget them. It was long, long ago. I've talked many things with her, so I really cannot remember what I taught to her the first time. Just taught the experience of ourselves. Comparing to this, the life we experience together is more valuable. Surprisingly, the heaven is similar to her accommodation. It's funny that the maids have the same response when you tease them. Don't tease the maids! Okay, what's up? I feel like eating peaches. Embarrassing nonsense. Do you have the same experience? Not really. It's a coincidence that these two people get acquainted. I have no acquaintance here. Isn't Marisa an acquaintance? Nah, just killed by her master spark of the Phantom. Utsuho, I have repaired your clothes. Pay attention not to burn them next time. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. I just have a lot of time. Do you mind if we go to the Gensokyo together? I like to know these residents of Gensokyo. Don't bother. I can know these residents by carpet bombing. Don't use this destructive method I've used before. Could you greet them normally? White Tenchi, how does... Uh-oh. Ah, young self. Stop. I have no interest in your reprimands. It would be nice of you if you can help me with my fighting plan. You fought against me for many times before you gave some practical advice. Why do I, a foreigner, need to solve problems of Gensokyo? I don't want to make efforts, even though I've died far too many times. It seems that you don't have the strength for fighting. It seems you are not so confident and feel frightened about the fight against Junko. You just adulate yourself. You've been defeated by me in the vision. The aims of these fights are beaten by you. I've never shown my real skills. Too exaggerated. Tenchi, you cannot condemn the little white girl. The world she has experienced are much more than the peaches you have eaten. An incident of the moon is not hard for her to deal with. I'm glad that you're flattering me, but don't call me little white girl. You've cried as a little girl when you met me. Stop, don't mention that. They're always in a good relationship. They have a really close bond with one another. Nico, why would you allow this? What have you done? Actually, I asked White Tenchi to transfer you back. After all, you need to meet a strong rival, Junko. But for preparation, we don't have too many things to be prepared. She's just overpowered. True. If only we could persuade her. I have a forebode that we are very close to the nuclear of the incident. If we can't persuade her, the situation will be a disaster. What's worse, Junko can't be persuaded easily. Tenchi has taken many efforts for the incident. Also for safety, we've set illusions. Also, we cannot have any expectations for Junko. Who knows what things she will do. She just exists for revenge. Don't be afraid, Iku. All people say is she's a reasonable person. And I'm not weak, am I? Says the one who asked if we're Celestials were weak earlier. People always need to look for it, don't they? But she's a monster. A monster cannot be inhibited by the gods. It's an incident of Gensokyo, and in fact it had nothing to do with us. Don't worry about me, Iku. Her exist must be reasonable. But it's hard to say. Have you forgotten these guilty bags? It was just an accident. It's not so possible we'll meet again this time. My Tenchi, I believe in your choice for your determination. Okay. No, we don't have anyone new to unlock. We could unlock Alice, actually. Personally, though, I'd rather worry about upgrades for people. How do you even unlock Clownpiece? I don't think I've ever even tried her character out. Or if she's even in the game. Yeah, who knows. The other one who wasn't there is Cerno and Misia. Where are they at? Are they still gone somewhere? How come they don't show up? In fact, even Yoshika decided to move next to vtuberen, which we need to do, by the way. Spell cards are scary. Actually, wait, she can offer some advice. It's purely strong. You need to grasp the regulations of her cards. You can avoid the bullets without attacking her, if the density of the bullets is high. You even don't need to move to avoid bullets in some cards, and you can attack the Junko too. If you can know her regulations very well, it'll be easy to defeat her, but if you select a harder rank, a little mistake can lead to your failure. Yeah, tell me about it. The final stage is just related to your basic skills. Also may include some requirements for fortunes. Oh no. Junko may be the easiest. Yeah, sure. With comprehension of regulations. Just has lower tolerance to your mistakes. Junko is a problem of a fight. For one very certain reason. She's the kind of boss that punishes you on every single mistake. Which isn't much different from Souls games, but tracing Danmaku. Straight Danmaku. Straight is probably fine. What's nice about the last one is that this gives you a little orb around your character at all times. And this will constantly fire at enemies non-stop. Probably the best buff we could have possibly asked for. Oh yep, here they are. Haha! At last we carry these across the stage. Miss Kokoro, you're so excellent. You carry these things without taking a rest. It's easy for me. I always carry these props myself. What are you two doing? We have moved the food and seasonings of barbecue restaurant. Don't forget it, Tenshi. I remember. The thoughts of them are really strange. But it doesn't seem like a barbecue restaurant. Maybe we can add someone specializing decoration for help. Remember inviting me to enjoy your barbecues after your decoration? Sure. You can have an 80% discount for your first time. Great. Don't forget it. And that's it. Okay, anything new to say, Fairy? Good day, milady. It's never going to end, isn't it? I don't think the fairies ever change. What a pretty it's a pretty depressing life that they live. I am not ready for Junko again. But it has to be done.